Imagine a China overflowing with wealth. Silver coins jingle in bustling markets, funding grand imperial projects. Merchants from across the globe flock to trade, enriching the mighty Ming Dynasty. But this prosperity hides a secret, a ticking time bomb disguised as shiny metal. This is the story of the Ming Dynasty's rise and fall, a tale of how a seemingly simple solution, debasing their currency, ultimately brought an empire to its knees. Founded in 1368 AD, the Ming Dynasty inherited a chaotic monetary system, the previous dynasty. To put in context, the previous dynasty before the Ming, China was having very difficult times against the Mongols. In fact, the Mongols were able to conquer China from 1271 to 1368 after Christ and introduced something that was revolutionary in the world back then: the paper money. The Mongols conquering China started the Yuan Dynasty. In fact, Kublai Khan, the grandson of Genghis Khan, was one of the main rulers from this period. The Yuan Dynasty was the first foreign dynasty to rule all of China. They introduced the paper money, something that was revolutionary at the time, and took away the difficulties of carrying gold, silver, or other commodities. But in reality, paper money was a key way to control the Chinese during this time. The name of the paper money that the Mongols introduced into China was the Jiao Chao. And in the beginning, they even tried to back the Jiao Chao by gold and silver, but they failed and led to a massive period of inflation and chaos. That chaos was the one that overthrew the Mongols with a big civil revolt that achieved China taking control back of its country in 1368. After that big success, the Chinese people imposed back on the throne a Chinese emperor, the Ming Dynasty, the one that would change 180 degrees the trajectory with very key changes in the economy, starting with addressing the failure of the paper money imposed by the Mongols and changing its currency to be backed by silver and gold. Enter Zhu Yuanzhang, the first Ming emperor, a man with a vision for a stable economy. He introduced the tael, a high-purity silver coin. This wasn't just any coin. The tael became a symbol of trust. With its consistent value, trade flourished. From silk to spices, merchants felt confident in the value they received. This fostered a thriving domestic market and a booming agricultural sector. The Ming Dynasty's economic prosperity was fueled by a sound monetary system based on high-purity silver. And by doing it, he produced the following: stable currency. The Ming Dynasty, under Emperor Zhu Yuanzhang, established the tael as the primary currency. These taels were silver coins with a consistent and high silver content. This consistency ensured the tael's value remained reliable over time. Booming trade merchants, both domestic and international, felt confident in the tael's value. This fostered domestic trade, encouraging people to produce and sell goods knowing they would receive fair compensation. International recognition. The silver tael became a preferred currency for international trade. Ming Dynasty expeditions led by Zheng He used taels for trade missions, further strengthening China's economic and diplomatic ties with Southeast Asia and beyond. Growth in agriculture. Farmers were incentivized to produce more agricultural goods, knowing they could easily trade them for reliable currency. This increased agricultural output and food security for the entire population. Investment and innovation. With a stable currency, merchants and entrepreneurs felt secure in investing in new businesses and technologies. This led to advancements in various sectors, like textiles, porcelain, and shipbuilding. Grand infrastructure projects. The Ming government, with a steady stream of revenue from trade taxes collected in taels, could invest in grand infrastructure projects. These included the Forbidden City, canals, and roads, which further facilitated trade and economic activity. Growth of the middle class. The economic boom led to the rise of a prosperous middle class. This group, consisting of artisans, merchants, and skilled workers, contributed significantly to the overall cultural and artistic development of the Ming Dynasty, very similar to today's China. But Ming emperors weren't just farmers and merchants, they were also warriors. Sadly, the Mongols came back to ruin the party, and there was war again on the land of China against the old enemy. They started adding more copper to the silver, keeping the face value the same. To finance the conflicts, it seemed like a quick fix, but it backfired spectacularly. As more debased taels entered circulation, inflation skyrocketed. Imagine your salary staying the same, but the price of rice doubles. People's savings became worthless. But wait, there's more. People realized the tael's declining value and started hoarding the good ones, the ones made of silver. This further reduced the actual currency in circulation, destroying common man trade and international trade. The consequences were devastating. Social unrest brewed. Farmers and workers struggled to survive, leading to rebellions. The Ming government, desperate for funds, printed even more devalued coins. This fueled the inflationary fire, eroding public trust and weakening the dynasty's legitimacy. The impact went beyond economics. A weak economy made China vulnerable. The Manchus, a rising power, saw an opportunity. In 1644 AD, after decades of decline, the Ming Dynasty fell. The shiny but ultimately unsustainable tael played a significant role in the collapse. The Ming Dynasty's story serves as a historical cautionary tale. A stable currency is the bedrock of a strong economy. Devaluing it for short-term gain can have devastating long-term consequences. Please subscribe to the channel to learn about history that impacts today and our future.